Hey guys, this is Drew with Carowinds Reviews, and we're going to be looking at Dinosaurs Alive at Carowinds today. Dinosaurs Alive was an attraction at Carowinds from 2013 to 2019. It had 25 unique dinosaur species to see, and many would move when approached. It was $5 per person or free for Gold Season Pass members. The first thing you would have seen while walking through the gift shop for Dinosaurs Alive was a animatronic of Dilophosaurus. It's one of the best and maintained and most active animatronics. You would then come upon a stone wall with several dinosaur heads in it. Leave a comment if you're confident on what the dinosaurs are. The first sign on the path was a world map showing where each of the dinosaurs were from and what era. You'd come across a fairly comical sign just explaining the basic rules of the path, like no smoking and do not touch the dinosaurs. The first dinosaur you would see is Irritator. He would wag his tail and move his arm. The next dinosaur on the path was Baryonyx. There was a command panel right beside him that would let you control his mouth, arms, tail, and roars. The last of the fish-eating dinosaurs on this path was a juvenile Spinosaurus. It is very inaccurate compared to what a real Spinosaurus would be like, but it's similar to the one in Jurassic Park 3. The sign on your right would inform you you're going to the Predator Trap, one of my personal favorite exhibits. The first dinosaur you would see in the Predator Trap was Stegosaurus, one of Allosaurus's favorite meals. After the Stegosaurus exhibit, you get to the Predator Trap, depicting several different Allosauruses of varying age falling into quicksand. The quicksand would trap herbivores, leading to smaller juvenile Allosauruses showing up opportunistically to eat. When they got stuck in the quicksand, larger, more adult Allosauruses would show up, and they weren't afraid to eat their own kind, but they would also get stuck in this quicksand. When you continued walking, you would see a spiky Stegosaurus look-alike, but it was actually a Huayangosaurus. This animatronic could also be controlled in a similar manner to the Baryonyx. To your left, you would see a theropod. This was the animatronic they used outside of Dinosaurs Alive to get you to come in and show you what they were like. Its name is Yangchuanosaurus. To your right, you could see one of the two sauropods in the Dinosaurs Alive exhibit. This is the longest model in the whole attraction and was difficult to get a complete picture of due to its great size and length. This creature is called Mamenchisaurus. Continuing down the track, you would come upon three ceratopsians, the first being Cosmoceratops. Immediately after Cosmoceratops, you would see a Mojoceratops. Lastly, for the ceratopsians, you would see on the left a Chasmosaurus, my personal favorite of the Ceratops family. You would then see in the horizon a towering figure, the tallest animatronic on this path, a Rheongosaurus with a truly astonishing size. Beside this gargantuan figure, you would see a replica of how sediment lays to create fossils. You would be able to hear the hadrosaur animatronics in the distance, first seeing Centosaurus. Directly behind the first hadrosaur, you would see a Parasaurolophus. This was the last of the animatronics you could control with a panel. A bit down the way, you would see a comparatively smaller hadrosaur in Oranosaurus. Continuing down the path, you would see an opening, the dig site for children to dig up dinosaur bones in the sand. This was also a location for the parents to take a small break, being the 2/3 point of being done with the trail. To the right of the dig site, hidden away behind the brush, you can see a Margosaurus. You would then come upon the second Dilophosaurus. This one did not move or react in the same way that the one in the store would. While continuing, looking to your left, you would have seen the last lone herbivore animatronic, which was an ankylosaurid, the Diplorosaurus. Progressing along, you would have witnessed a pack of three Deinonychus attacking a Tentanosaurus. The first Deinonychus was one of the most active animatronics. This was part of 4 scenes depicting different events. The next dinosaur on the path was Carnotaurus, probably the scariest of the animatronics. You would then enter the second scene depicting a riverbed flooding, showing several Pachyrhinosaurus who would be washed away in the coming floods. The third scene was a small herd of Maiasaura eating lush vegetation. The fourth and final scene was the larger-than-life and iconic depiction of T-Rex and Triceratops fighting. They were both two of the largest and most active dinosaur animatronics. It was difficult to get them both to be active at the same time, but when they were, it was quite the sight to see. After the last major scene, you were left to complete the trail, exiting only to see a sign that said, "The End of an Era." My final thoughts on Dinosaurs Alive: I really liked it. It was almost an escape from the park within the park. I really like Dinosaurs too, so I'm kind of biased here, but I do think this will be a missed attraction. I'm more curious about what they will put in the Dinosaurs Alive area. I suspect that they'll use the land for Carowinds and then change it into something more permanent. I doubt it'll be a coaster, but I'd love to be wrong. If you want a more natural walkthrough of Dinosaurs Alive, I have a full walkthrough with no people and just the noises you would have heard. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you like this video or found it helpful, please like and subscribe.